Welcome to It's Alive. Today I'm talking about video games, specifically video games that I would love to see remastered or remade for the current generation. Now, I can sit here and list a bunch of movie tie-in games because who wouldn't want these? Instead, I'm going to go into different territory with it. I'll be mentioning a couple here and there, but mostly, games that aren't directly tied into film. Let's just start off with my number one pick that I have here, GTA 4. Now, obviously asking for any GTA remaster is a bit risky nowadays. However, with enough love and care, GTA 4 would be a perfect candidate for a remaster. In my eyes, it's the best GTA game, but playing it now can feel slightly sluggish and dated as the frames drop pretty frequently. The graphics themselves are good for the time, but some updated textures and lighting would also be a very welcome addition. Of course, done correctly and staying true to the original. And to make it even better, bundle it with The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and Damned. And I'll also mention Bully here because obviously a remake / remaster of that would be great and we all want it. Another one that I would love to see, X-Men Origins Wolverine. This game is great and it still holds up really well today, but imagine it at 60 FPS in 4K with, updated textures and graphics. I mean, that would be amazing. Obviously, Insomniac is working on Wolverine on the PS5, and that's like my most anticipated game of next year, other than like GTA 6, but this game would still be a great remaster, and a very deserved one. Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4. I recently played the Silent Hill 2 remake, and it's my game of the year. It's incredible in every way, and it's a beautiful game, and terrifying at the same time, but I don't really have a lot of experience with the rest of the series, and I would love to experience them. If we could at least get an updated port of the games on PS5, I'd be happy, but obviously I'd also really love the remakes in the same style as Silent Hill 2 Remake. Dino Crisis. Hey, Capcom, wake the fuck up. I love Resident Evil, and I'm loving the remakes, but give Dino Crisis a turn, you dickheads. WarioWare Touched. This doesn't even necessarily need like a fully fledged 4K 60 FPS remaster, but just up-res it a little and port it to the Switch and I'll love Nintendo forever. Now lately, of course, there's been so many remakes and remasters that are just being announced. The Thing remastered, who ever thought that was gonna be a thing? No pun intended, of course. But you know what hasn't been announced for a remake / remaster? Coraline for the DS. Specifically the DS version. Just put it on the Nintendo Switch and I'd love it. Splatterhouse. I've only played the third Splatterhouse game, but I would so buy a Splatterhouse HD collection. Add like rewinds and saves and all the good features that are in, retro collections. Include, the 3 Splatterhouse games, maybe even that little cartoony one, and heck, you could even put in the PS3 game, because why the fuck not? I mean, if we're gonna go all out here, remaster all of those games and put them in a collection, easy access, and boom. I'd be a happy guy. I love Splatterhouse 3. I think it was a lot of fun, and I'd love to see a HD collection for sure. But I think we need to get to what really matters. The real big hitter, Mr. Mosquito. Look, I'm partially kidding, but I'd also love to see a remake of this game. It could be really fun, and I think with enough time and care put into the development, it could make for a pretty fun little game. A big one that I would love to see is Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. By no means an incredible game, but one that I've had a lot of fun with back on the DS as well as more recently on the PSP. I would love if this game got a remaster or even just, another Marvel Nemesis game. Like, it kind of, it's called Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects, as if Marvel Nemesis was going to be another series, but we never really got anything else. So I'd be really happy to see, another Marvel Nemesis game. I know that dealing with Marvel is really hard, and Disney and Sony, and it's a lot of weird shit that you'd have to go through, but if it could be made possible, I would welcome it. But that brings me to my big point. Give me what I want. So yeah, remasters and remakes are really cool and good opportunity to reimagine games for better or for worse. And yeah, that's just a few that I would really like to see. A few that were a little bit more silly and I wouldn't mind if we don't get them, but they're still, very welcome additions, and I would still like to see it. So yeah, let me know what game you guys would want most to be remastered or remade. And yeah, thanks for watching.